Con ustedes, Sion, Platts, Kilburn from Chester University in Reino Unido.
I think the first thing we need to say about geoscience is this is particularly for the younger audience, is that it's actually really cool. It is a cool subject.
Dice que las geociencias es guay.
Yeah, but actually, more importantly, it's quite important to note that geosciences is not just the past. It's not just looking at rocks. It's not just looking at where things have come from, but it's actually very important to see where things are going. It's actually our future. It's actually how our world is going to progress. I think the other thing to point out as well is that it's very multifaceted. There's not just one element to geoscience, there are so many. I mean, for example, the 7 of us throughout this month have not just looked at one thing. We've not just looked at rocks, we haven't just been in a lab, we've actually sort of like spent time with people, we've met new people, we've travelled, we've seen things. There's so many things to it that are very, very important and very interesting.
So what have been your views studying here in Tenerife, the internship that you've had here?
Well, okay, the first thing to point out then is what we've actually done. We've actually been looking at volcanic risk management in Tenerife. We've been studying the volcano, El Tede, and we've obviously been sort of like working around that and actually doing scientific research around that. But all of us have found, firstly, that the island is just so beautiful. It's such a wonderful place to work, and we've had such a fantastic time being here. For the past month, we've been out in different sites all across Tenerife, and we've been collecting different gas samples in vials like this. And essentially what we're doing is putting the gas samples into this machine here, and then the detector measures different levels of hydrogen, nitrogen, helium, all different gases, and then we get to look at different sections of the island and see what the comparisons are between the gas samples all across Tenerife.